All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, and hopefully everyone had a good weekend. So today we're going to get into S&P, global news, trading news, and then some technicals and some live trades, of course. Yeah, if you like any of that, yeah, like the video. I am no guru or anything like that. I'm, to be honest, a bit of a meathead in comparison to other people in this kind of stuff, but we'll get through it. So anyway, we'll start with S&P 500. So overall, looking pretty bullish. It's up 0.49%, and it is, as I'll show later on the charts, at all-time highs. So the Mag 7, Meta, Google, Tesla, Amazon, Apple, and Microsoft and Nvidia, all yeah, ups, but nothing too crazy happening on the news, to be fair. And the overall S&P, nothing too interesting. I had a quick look before, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. So we'll move on. So overall global news, nothing too crazy happening as well. Just a slow day, really. I feel like a lot of this news isn't too interesting to myself, and maybe it isn't too interesting to you guys, but nothing really sticks out. So, all right, so trading news, this is where it gets important. So overall, yeah, there's a lot of talk about, yeah, the RBA and Governor Bullock. So Michelle Bullock, this is her, the lady now here. So she's a governor, and she has a speech today. There was a couple of folders, a red folder for AUD that we'll get into. And then overall, where nothing else really happened. There was this, so the loan prime rate from China is out, so the 1 and 5 year for a couple things. So I think it's like mortgages and businesses and all that. So we'll have a look into that. Apart from that, the only really good source here, yeah, Yahoo Finance is always good, but apart from that, no real government reports or anything that we can look through. So we'll just yeah, shout out to Michelle as well, fellow Australian, but we'll move on. So, all right, so RBA Gov Bullock, that's that Michelle lady speaks. So that's red folder. So we got China news, 1 year loan prime rate, so interest rates from banks. So, and yeah, for business and households, so pretty much. And then the 5 year loan is mortgages. So, so that's just, yeah, interest rates, just sorting the pretty much all the finances out. So that's an orange, yeah, orange folder. So something to look at. That doesn't really affect too much what I trade. So yeah, it is what it is. But shout out to all the Chinese and stuff, of course. But all right, so we got industrial product price index. So most price indexes, they're just checking. So this is the manufacturing from last time, pretty much. They noted all the prices down. Doesn't get more simple than that. So raw material price index, same, just checking the, yeah, just index for raw materials, I guess. So then we got monetary policy committee. So Peel speak. So that's just from the Bank of England, I'm pretty sure. Just yeah, committee. So talking about monetary policy, pretty much in the name. So yeah. And then we just got some FOMC member, William speaks, pretty self-explanatory. So, and then Euro, this is a cool one. So it's out of 17,500 people, and it's pretty big. I haven't really seen many this big. Whether I've been paying attention or not, different story. But yeah, 17.5 people, and it's just overall health of the economy and consumer confidence, I guess. So, and then USD is FOMC member speak. So nothing too crazy. Actually, pretty small day apart from this red news for AUD. But yeah, the Chinese news, I don't really know how it affects me. As I said before, maybe I'm hypersensitive to it, living in the Oceania region and all that. But yeah, I wouldn't mind to get into Chinese news a lot more, just because, yeah, the whole stocks and stock market and trading and stuff is very Western centric. So it'd be cool to learn about that kind of stuff. Yeah, just interesting places as well, and interesting part of the world. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, we'll move on anyway. So all right. So one question I need to remember is, yeah, what pair, if you're at this point in the video, what pairs are people trading? Yeah, and if you want anything looked at or whatever, just type in the comments or whatever, because I'm only looking at 2 pairs now, but it would take me an extra 10 seconds to look over a pair, like especially on higher time frame. Like yeah, nothing in this video is financial advice, but geez, I can probably talk about it, and yeah, it is what it is. So now that always forget to ask these questions in the heat of the moment, only because, yeah, this is one take and all that. So, but anyway, we'll move on. Yeah, nothing in this video is financial advice, but yeah, Euro USD. So nothing too crazy happening from Friday. It was either going to take highs or lows of Asia sesh. So it pushed down, took this liquidity. And then, yeah, it's just been bearish, but nothing too crazy happening, to be fair. And yeah, I haven't really looked at it since, to be fair. So pound USD, I'm still in this trade. So we're pretty much break even. So this is a trade I'm in. I need to work out how I can switch to, yeah, my broker and all that, just because if I start editing stuff, it just adds to the time. And I feel like one take is good, but if I have to do one take and then add a screenshot or whatever it is, like it just starts adding time. And I don't really want to do that, well, at all. Just, yeah, I'd like to do these daily. I don't really, yeah, just want to be editing and stuff after and adding time to it. So, but yeah, this is a direct, this red and green box is a direct chart up of my actual trade. So I typed in the numbers. So yeah, middle is dead on where the entry would have happened. That's take profit and that's stop loss. So yeah, you can put in it's a long position, and you can put in all these yeah, numbers here to really, so it works out automatically. So I did have over the weekend for Australia, we have to wake up early morning Saturday to take the trades off. Otherwise the market does close. But because it was around break even, and this is like a, what is it, 70 pip stop loss. So I thought about it, and yeah, I just thought I'd let it ride. So pretty much it's going to ride to, it's going to go to either stop loss or take profit now. Which one happens first, I don't really know. But yeah, so my theory is, yeah, it has taken, so there's imbalance here. So there's a wick here on the daily and there's a wick here. So that, there's no wick touching. So it has closed that pretty much. So that's whether it goes up. Yeah, now the theory was on Friday that this overstretch taking out the liquidities here, it would kind of bounce back and then take out at least here and then go down. But now it might, yeah, go back up, but with this liquidity here, and it might fake me out, but maybe I think we're still in a good position. So to go up, but yeah, just all this as well. So would have been nicer for all this to happen on Friday, but yeah, maybe by the end of the day, if I'm in profit, I might just break even and call it that, because even that it hasn't tied up a lot of the margin, it is nice to just start fresh as well, not just be tied in a trade, like and be able to get into better positions and stuff like that. But for now, I'm happy. Another day's kind of rolled over, so yeah, it is what it is. So we'll leave that. If that becomes too much of jargon or I ramble, just let me know as well, because I think that's the go. Hopefully when I set up the Discord, well, it's set up now, I just need to sort it all out, is hopefully we can just talk, because ideally I want to talk to people yeah, at my level, and then we can just talk about trading and stuff like that, to be fair, and all these questions, and is a bit easier, and we can either talk to people more advanced or less advanced. It's no stress at all, but yeah, it would be cool to see all that kind of come to fruition, I guess. But yeah, anyone that's not understanding sorry, I just rambled a bit. Anyone that's not understanding any of this jargon or makes it a bit confusing, just let me know for sure. So it's yeah, no stress. But anyway, we'll move on to, where are we? So we're on pound USD. So now we'll move on to USDMX. I'm pretty much going to get rid of it because, well, not rid of it. I like this pair, but yeah, I haven't marked it up for a while. It is a pair that just bobs around. So I wouldn't say you kind of got to be in and out within the day. And I'm not really feeling that at the moment. The market looks like the less time you're in the market, the better odds you have. And to be fair, if any odds at all, like, so you got to be careful about getting too close to intraday trading and all that. So at all. So yeah, I'm not really feeling the USDMX at the moment. So I kind of want to use all my um, trading and stuff on like one or two pairs to just let that probability play out. Because if I take out of 100 trades, if I take 97 on Euro USD and then like 3 on here, it just doesn't make sense to you kind of just want to be playing that whole hand out on one pair. That's how I see it anyway. But if you know of anything else, let me know. If not, it's all cool. All right, so yeah, so S&P 500, it's up 0.49%, and it is taking all-time highs, as I was telling you about before, so nothing too crazy. I don't really know much about technicals on indices, what moves the markets and all that, if it's, but yeah, it's interesting to look at. But and then NASDAQ is up 0.7%, sorry, and then it's all-time highs, so. And this is the one, as a S&P, people have kind of, when it was down here breaking all-time highs, there was just chaos, especially in people's blogs or what people were talking about. Now, so it's gone a bit quiet because I don't think people know really what's happening. So that's kind of all died down. But I think what a lot of people, especially with tech and NASDAQ, I think a lot of people really don't know about NASDAQ if this is just the start of a huge movement, or if it's overpriced. And there's probably both things can be true, but yeah, it's just I think NASDAQ will be a cool one to watch for sure. So, and then we are up. Where are we? So we are up 0.37% on Dow Jones, and that's just taking all-time highs again. So nothing too crazy. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know for sure. Sorry, I rambled on a bit there today, but yeah, it is one take and all that. But yeah, if you got any questions, let me know in the comments or like the video, and shortly we'll have a Discord and all that. And we'll just see how it all goes. Like, I'd love to talk to fellow people doing it. That's what the whole channel is about. Really, just talk to fellow people in my position and stuff. And yeah, talking about trading and stuff, I guess. So yeah, cheers. Thanks guys. We'll see you tomorrow, I guess. Cheers.